Keeping my fire going, but not letting it get too hot.
What y'all making over here? Moonshine?
Yeah. No, I'm just dyeing wool.
Oh, dyeing rope. Okay.
Yeah, it's eventually when they shear the sheep at 12 o'clock, they're going to take the wool over to me. Well, hopefully they're going to wash it first. Because wool doesn't dye very well dirty. So they're going to want to wash it, and then I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it in the pot. So I'm going to dye it either red or blue.
So that's sheep's wool in there, right?
Yes.
Okay. I thought it was.
You can dye cotton too. The difference is cotton is a lot harder to take the color.
Yes.
It's a cellulose-based product, whereas wool is protein, so it just takes the color a lot better. That expression "dyed in the wool."
Yes.
Comes from that, and also you want to dye the wool before you make it into yarn. It takes the color better that way.
Very nice.
This one was made with onion peel.
So the onion peel made that color.
Right.
Created that. What about that color, the brown?
This could have been, I wasn't here when they did this, but walnut shells are very common for browns.
Okay.
Sumac tree. Yeah, it's difficult. You see how this one sort of has brown and gray?
Yes.
It's very difficult to sort of get exactly the color you want.
Okay.
Because there's so many different variables. It could be the soil, it could be the weather that year, it could be the time that you harvest whatever plant it is. So, the plant, let's say that the Smith family is going to get some indigo. Did I show you the indigo? What color do you think that is? It's blue, right. Indigo doesn't look blue when you pick it out of the ground, but then when you dry it and cook it up, it turns blue. And so then this dried plant leaves that have been cooked can be used as a blue dye. So let's say the Smith family who lived in this house had an indigo crop and they wanted to dye with it. Just down the road, if they grew indigo, it might turn out a completely different shade of blue. Same plant. Because maybe it grew in the shade, or maybe it had different soil, or it also might have used a different pot.
Yeah.
The iron pot tends to make the colors a little bit more muted, and a copper pot would bring out the bright color.
Are you Amish or
No,
Quaker? Are you Quaker or Amish?
No, I'm an educator. I work at the museum.
Oh, okay.
I learn all this stuff.
You're a regular person.
Yeah, I didn't grow up doing this or anything like that. You can see it's starting to get pink.
Oh, there you go. Just give it.
Oh, thank you. I don't want to take off.
It's starting to get pink.
Yeah.
So what are you dyeing it with? What is the?
These are little sachets full of cochineal beetle. And this particular type of beetle was very common to use red dye. Red dye. You see what they look like? It doesn't look like beetle, but they're dried and ground up.
Are you a furniture maker?
I used to basket weave.
Yeah, I make some.
Oh yeah, I used to make baskets. Yeah, I used to make baskets. We'd soak it like that and weave it. Yeah, can't remember how I did it now, but I used to make nice little egg baskets, like with eggs on each side.
So are y'all at the market selling your wares over here? What century is this?
1800s.
That's probably 19th century dress.
Oh, 19th century. My grandmother used to have chairs like that.
We did too.
These are old handmade.
Hand woven, yeah. Like I'm from Mexico, so there's they make them like that as well in Mexico. Look at that one. You did this one as well? Very nice.
40 or 50 chairs, and that'll go on all day. And then at night, concentrated on one big stage. But I'll get set up near enough so that I can hear the axe at the tent. And they're people I've known most of my life.
Yes, sir. How long does it take you to weave a basket?
This little one here, about 4 hours.
4 hours?
That's split and everything. It takes me 3 mornings to finish. The wood's green, and I let it. I'll weave. I got about 2 more passes on this one, and then I wait overnight. And well, for instance, you can see here how loose it is.
Yes.
That was tight when I started. So this is I did this last Saturday. I hadn't had time to work on them, and so see it's dried, and so when I pull it down tight, it'll stay tight. And when I tuck it in, if you don't, it's going to rattle. It'll be a sorry basket.
Very nice.
Revenue so very, very fine. Give me, oh, how I wish you would. That watermelon hang on that vine.
I can put it in front because you're most likely doing something over the fire like Andrea is. And if I had it right here, she's going to catch her dress on fire, which happens quite often. And so you put it off to the side. You're going to place your spider pot over those hot coals or those ashes. Then you're going to put 3 more shovelfuls on this lid right here, which has a nice lip, as you can see. And so you're going to be able to cook that for about 20 minutes. It's going to be like a 350-degree oven. And then when you're ready to take it off, you're obviously not going to reach onto the hot ashes. That's going to be a poor choice for your hand. Which would be directly over that heat. And I would probably move.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah. And kids at home, please use a rag when moving cast iron. So you have it on high, your medium's a little bit away, that flame's not touching that cast iron. Your low is still getting that heat from the fire, and then you're off. These holes are actually poked from the inside out. That's going to prevent your flying insects from coming into the pie stick. On the bottom, if you go to our Shaping Traditions exhibition, you can see this. There would be air drowners on each one of these legs, which looks very similar to this candle holder. Place that underneath, fill it with water so that the ants wouldn't be able to crawl up those legs. You guys have any questions?
Is that moonshine at the bottom?
Those are empty, but you could have. It's a secret. You could have had moonshine in those jugs, but usually that was cased in face jugs.
Here. Okay,
Look
here.
at side by side. You can sit here.
Really? We used to have one of these in Mexico.
They were doing it then. We didn't purposely make the garden.
I'm spinning my troubles away.
So is that where they got the phrase "pulling the wool" like that?
Pulling the wool over your eyes,
Yes,
maybe?
yes.
Yeah, perhaps, yeah. I think I'm spinning a yarn. That's
Okay.
another phrase.
Did you make that sweater?
The shawl, yes.
The shawl.
Yeah.
And what would these be? Like 1800s?
It's 1840 at the Tully Smith House.
1840. Okay. Is this where you store things, or is it a
No,
room to
that would
sleep?
have been, generally you could have slept about anywhere between 5 and 20 slaves in a cabin like this.
Okay.
The adults and youngest children, up to about age 5, would sleep downstairs. The older children, about 5 to 18, would sleep upstairs.
Wow. Oh, so this is like a slave house.
This would be a slave cabin.
Okay, slave cabin.
That's exactly what this is.
Very nice. Meat house, smoking meat for winter, getting ready for winter.